There's a new AI tool that's taking over the internet right now, and it's called OpenClaw. People are calling it one of the most powerful autonomous AI agents ever released. But what exactly is it? And how do you use it safely? Well, in this video, I'm going to break everything down step by step. And OpenClaw is not just a chatbot, it can actually complete tasks on its own from start to finish. You can control it from Telegram, Discord, Slack, or any other chat platforms. For example, we can ask the agent to do something like this on Telegram. Check my emails and see if I have any important emails. Now the OpenClaw agent will send me a reply on Telegram showing that these are my important emails. If I say reply to this person, it will automatically write the reply and send it. The best part is we can automate this so it runs every single day. For example, every day at 9 a.m., it can check the previous day's emails and message you only the important ones. So you don't have to check your inbox manually anymore. Like this, you can automate almost any task you do by connecting tools together and letting the AI agent take action on those tools. But here's the important part. Because it works independently, security matters a lot. If you don't set it up properly, it could create serious issues. So today, I'll show you how to securely install OpenClaw on a VPS and use it the right way. Make sure you watch the video till the end because this tool can seriously upgrade your workflow. Now, to use OpenClaw, we are going to do two steps. The first step is to get the hosting. Now, to get the hosting, we're going to use Hostinger because it also handles background tasks and keeps your agent online at all times. So just click the link in the description and it'll take you to this page. Scroll down and you'll find different plans available in Hostinger. This plan is good if you just want to test OpenClaw or run a few light tasks. This one can handle more usage and more tasks and is suitable for regular use. If you have lots of users, complex tasks, or many automations running at once, you can go with this plan. I'm going to select this one. Then click here and choose how long you want the hosting. I'll go with the 12-month option here. Disable this option. If you use this coupon, you will get an additional 20% discount on your purchase. Just click here, enter the code, and click apply. There we go. You can see the 20% discount has been applied to our order. Just click continue and complete the payment. As you can see, our VPS is now ready. So now we've successfully got the hosting. Let's go to step 2, which is to install OpenClaw in Hostinger. To install it, just click Get Started and it'll take you to this page. And we need to add all these APIs to run OpenClaw. First, we have the OpenClaw token. Here, copy the OpenClaw token and save it in a notepad. This will be required later while installing OpenClaw. Next, you can see different AI model providers like OpenAI, Anthropic, Gemini, and xAI. OpenClaw can use any one of them to run, so you only need one API key. We're going to use OpenAI to generate API key. Just click the link in the description, click Create New Secret Key. I'll name this key OpenClaw so we can easily identify it later. Now click a Create. As you can see, we've got the API key, but keep in mind, you'll only be able to get an API key from OpenAI if you've added a payment method first. Let's copy this key, go back to Hostinger, and paste the OpenAI API key into this field. Once you've added the API key, scroll down and click Deploy. As you can see, OpenClaw is installing and it's done. So now that OpenClaw is live, just click Open. Here paste the gateway token that we saved earlier and click Login. So now we've successfully installed OpenClaw on our hosting. Let's do a quick test to make sure everything's working properly. Let me send something like, "Hello, you there?" and click Send. There you go, the AI response. So our OpenClaw bot is working well. Okay, OpenClaw is now set up and working. As I said earlier, you can access OpenClaw using apps like WhatsApp, Discord, and Telegram. Now let's see how we can connect it. In this video, we're going to use Telegram. So let's ask OpenClaw to guide us through the setup. Simply enter what you want to connect and then click Send. As you can see, it has given us the steps to connect Telegram. These steps may vary slightly for you, but you can follow them to complete the setup. Okay, let's click on the bot father link here. It'll take you to this Telegram page. Now click Open in Web. Here click Start. Select the new bot command. We need to give our bot a name. So let's type OpenClaw Assistant and click Send. Next, we need a username for the bot. This must be unique and end with bot. I'll use OpenClaw Assistant bot and send. Our bot is created and here's the API key we need. This is a secret key that lets Telegram control our bot. To connect Telegram to OpenClaw, we need to add this API key to OpenClaw. Let's copy this token. Go back to OpenClaw and paste the API key we just copied and click Send. OpenClaw confirms that Telegram is live and running. Our bot is now connected to OpenClaw. Next, let's go back to Telegram and click on the newly created bot. This opens your OpenClaw Assistant in Telegram, and this is where you can send messages and interact with your AI agent. Now click Start to start the conversation with the bot. As you can see, the bot is telling us that access is not configured yet. To connect it, we just need to copy this approval command and send it in Telegram. Let's copy this command. Go back to our OpenClaw. Paste the command here and send. The assistant confirms we're now approved on Telegram. Now let's test our bot directly on Telegram. Let's go back to Telegram. Type a quick test message to see if our bot is working and click Send. Our bot responds right away. That means we have successfully connected Telegram to OpenClaw and we can now use it directly from here. Now OpenClaw is ready and it can respond to your messages. But right now, it only works as a basic AI assistant. If you wanted to perform specific tasks or expand its capabilities like checking emails, managing calendars, or automating certain workflows, we need to give it proper instructions. These instructions are called skills. You can create these skills manually by writing your own instructions, but to make things much easier, there's a platform called ClawHub. ClawHub provides pre-built skills created by the community. You can browse through the available skills, select the one you need, and simply copy it. Then we can add that skill to our OpenClaw setup. However, you should be very careful here, since skills are created by different users and some may contain harmful or risky instructions. So always review the skill before using it and only use the skills from trusted sources. Okay, so review the skills from ClawHub. Click the link in the description and it'll take you to this page. Now click Browse Skills. You can see we have the available skills listed here. You can choose anything you want from here. Let's search for the skill we need. I want the AI agent to access my email and identify important messages. To allow this, we need to add the required skill to OpenClaw. So let's search for Google Services. Here it is, the GOG skill. Just open it. Now you can have a look at the services it provides. Just scroll down and check out all the details about this skill, like what it does and how it works. To add this skill to OpenClaw, copy this URL. Go back to Telegram. Now type install and set up this skill and paste the URL we copied earlier from ClawHub and click send. As you can see, the skill has been installed. Now to make this work, we need to add Google API here. To get the Google API, go to Google Cloud Console. Now what we're essentially doing here is creating a secure bridge between Google and OpenClaw so that they can talk to each other. Think of it like giving OpenClaw a special pass to access your Gmail. Let's set that up step by step. Agree to the terms of service here. And click Continue. Next, click Select a project. And click New Project. Give a name to your project. And click Create. Now that our project is created, now click here and select the OpenClaw project. Now that our project is active, this project is basically a container inside Google that holds all the permissions and settings we're about to create. It keeps everything organized. Let's move on to configuring OAuth credentials. Click here and go to APIs and Services. Now go to the OAuth consent screen and click Get Started. Next up, we'll enter our app information. Here, give it a name. Then click here and select your email address. And click Next. Here, we'll select External. Click Next again. Now here, enter your email address and click Next. Agree to the terms and click Continue. And finally, let's click Create. Alright, so what we just did is tell Google, hey, there's an app called OpenClaw that wants permission to access some of our Google services. Now we need to create the actual login credentials, kind of like a username and password that OpenClaw will use to connect. Next, I click on Create OAuth Client. For the application type, select Desktop App and type OpenClaw as our client name and click Create. With our OAuth client created, next we'll download the credentials JSON file which contains the API key. The file will be downloaded. Next, we need to publish the app to make it accessible. Publishing the consent screen just makes the connection active and usable. Without this, Google would keep it in test mode and it might stop working after a while. Just go to Audience and click Publish App. And confirm. Once the app is published, we still need to tell Google which specific services it's allowed to use. Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Sheets, and Google Drive. First, let's search for Gmail and select Gmail API from the results and enable this API. The Gmail API is now enabled for our project. Only when you enable this OpenClaw can access your Gmail. In the same way, you can enable the other Google Services APIs such as Calendar, Drive, Doc, and more. And that's it. The Gmail connection is now fully set up. We need to upload the JSON file to Telegram. So let's go back to Telegram. Let's scroll down, click here. Select File. And select the JSON file we just downloaded. The bot has received our credentials file and is now asking for our email address. Just enter your email address. Now click this link and select the Google account you want to connect. You'll see a warning saying Google hasn't verified this app. Don't worry, this is totally fine. Just click on Advanced and then click Go to OpenClaw. Click Continue. We need to grant the necessary permissions. Let's select all the permissions here. And click Continue to confirm these permissions. So now we've successfully activated the skill to OpenClaw. Let's test it and see how it works. So let's ask OpenClaw to check for emails from a specific sender. I'll type, check any email received from Divakar. Click Send. Once it runs, OpenClaw will scan your inbox and show you a summary of any emails from that sender. Okay, so we've got one email from Divakar and here's the summary. It's about an urgent Q4 budget review meeting scheduled for tomorrow. Let's see how to reply to this email. Let's type our reply. Once that's done, let's send the message. Next, let's check and make sure our reply was sent successfully. And there we go. The reply has been sent to Divakar in the same thread. Let's verify this thread directly in Gmail to make sure everything went through. And here in Gmail, you can see the email thread with our reply successfully sent. Great. Now that we've handled our emails, let's move on to scheduling events. Now let's type our meeting request. We'll ask to schedule a 45-minute call next week with the specified email address to discuss Project Phase 3. We'll also mention our preferred days and include our time zone. Once that's done, let's send the request. Next, let's see how the AI confirms our calendar booking. So the assistant has picked Tuesday at 3 p.m. since it fits right after our other meeting. And there we go. The meeting's been booked. You can see it's showing us the event details along with our updated afternoon schedule. Now let's verify this event actually showed up in Google Calendar. And here in Google Calendar, you can see the event has been created exactly as we requested. Okay, so now you know how to connect your Google account to your AI assistant and then take actions across all of our Google services like Gmail, Google Calendar, etc. Like this, you can connect more apps like Slack, WhatsApp, Notion, and more and work across them seamlessly. Next, let's see how to add one more skill to our OpenClaw agent. So let's say you want your AI agent to be able to summarize documents. Like that case, you can install a new skill. So let's go to ClawHub
and then search for the skill that you want. I'm going to search for summary. And as you can see, we got the summarize skill. So similarly, you can search for any skill you want. To install the skill, just open it. First, let's copy the URL from the address bar. Once that's copied, let's go back and request the skill installation. Let's switch back to our Telegram bot. Here, I'll type install and set up this skill, and let's paste that skill URL we just copied. Alright, let's send this to the assistant. Let's see how the assistant confirms the skill setup. And there we go. The bot confirms the skill is all set up and working. It even gives us a quick summary of what this new skill can do. Now that we've got the summarize skill installed, let's put it to work in the next part, where we'll summarize documents and media. Let's see how OpenClaw handles documents. Let's click on the attachment icon and select the file you want to summarize. I'll select this PDF about the rise of AI agents. Let's attach it. And in the caption field, I'll type summarize this PDF. This tells OpenClaw exactly what we wanted to do with the document. And click send. Now let's see how OpenClaw summarized our PDF. You can see it's pulled out the key information from the document right here. Let's try something different and request a YouTube video summary. I'll ask it to summarize a YouTube video. I'm pasting the video URL right here. And let's send it. Let's see what kind of summary we got. And here's the detailed summary of the YouTube video. It's broken down the key points for us. So this is how you can install any new skill you want and then put it to work. Next, let's move on to automating daily Reddit digests. To set up an automated daily Reddit digest, I'm typing a prompt asking OpenClaw to give me a daily digest of top performing posts from several subreddits. This is a great way to stay on top of trending content without manually checking each community. Let's send this request. And here's our daily Reddit digest. Let's scroll through the full digest. You can see posts from OpenAI, ChatGPT, Gemini AI, and Futurology. From now on, OpenClaw will run this task automatically on a schedule, so you won't have to request it again.
And this is how you can set up OpenClaw on your own VPS and automate your daily tasks. Now it's your turn. Start building your AI assistant and tell us in the comments below what you're going to automate first. To get started, just click the link in the description and get your hosting a VPS. You can also use the coupon code on the screen to get a special discount. If this video helped you, give it a like and subscribe to Website Learners for more videos like this one. Also, you can get our latest videos directly on WhatsApp. You can just scan the QR or tap the link and hit follow. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.